Brent Adams here of Footbridge Homeless Services Center, and this is the storage program. We used to call it day and night storage. Now it's just a function of Footbridge Services Center, the storage program. And it's a very novel approach to homeless services. In fact, we scoured the country and reviewed all the different types of programs and decided to create a better one. In fact, that's kind of what we do as entrepreneurial spirit, find the basic needs of homelessness and build a really good program, the best one possible, most efficient. And that's what this is. We've seen the old locker at Homeless Services Center no longer existing there. The $1 million camps, they should have an extremely good storage program. No, they didn't. And I'll tell you why. The shelters also, and the city's building out a storage program, we hear, with their new temporary or outdoor living ordinance. But we want to now affirm and demand the highest level of service. And let's talk about what that means. If you were to store your stuff with us, your family photographs, whatever, maybe, of course, redundant things like blankets, winter gear, different pairs of pants. People come in on the regular. Some people have 2, some people have 3 bins. We have several rooms like this. But this person should never have access to this person's bin. And when I say that, some of these programs have allowed their clients, they got lazy and allowed their clients to go access their own bin. Why not? Because that person has access to everything else. So many stories, dozens of stories, because we're the storage people in Santa Cruz. So we hear all the stories about lost laundry at the $1 million camps, or the person accessed their bin and it had been gone through and things were missing. So we have an ironclad situation here. It's a vault. We only have the highest level of integrity people that we hire, and our clients are never able to come back here. Now, people do sign a basic agreement list. There's no ventilation in these bins, nothing wet, damp, perishable, stolen, illegal. I agree to come back within a month. People who don't come back at least in a month tend to forget, but most of our clients come back weekly. Several of them, many of them daily. And we've transformed lives. One of the most important things, though, after 90 days, you may lose your items. Of course, we can't keep things forever. Somebody leaves town, or they get housing, or they just decide they don't need storage anymore. The stuff, they leave it behind. We understand that. So we can't keep things forever. So what do we do? What happens if we find important things in a bin? We just don't throw them away. Let me tell you a very quick story about something I experienced many years ago that informed me initially about homeless storage and what's needed. I was in court many years ago, and there was a woman up on the stand screaming because the judge wouldn't allow her access to her locker at Homeless Services Center. She said, my mother's photographs, my mom's heirlooms, please. And he said, well, you should have thought about that before you reoffended and came to jail. So she lost all that stuff. She collapsed screaming, wailing on the floor. The deputies dragged her out of there. She's a well-known person downtown. We never saw her again. I'm not quite sure why that is, but it could have been that incredible freak out or that lapse in mental health. Man, it really hurt me and haunted me for many years, to the point when I'm building a storage program here, we wanted to make sure that woman's stuff would be safe. So this is the safe deposit. So when we do break down a 90-day bin, if it's photographs, keepsakes like, yearbooks, writings, artwork, data cards, that's a difficult one because many of us throw our phones and our broken computers away. But that could have your script or your family photos, lots of important data on there. So these bins, many of them, a lot of this stuff has been kept for at least 3 years since we've been in operation, and we'll keep it as long as this program exists. Here we got some a wallet, pharmaceuticals. Let's see in here. Yeah, right away there's photographs in here. Yeah, a lot of personal photographs. So those should not be thrown away, right? Just because that person didn't return on time. Let's keep this stuff for whenever they do come back. Everything else either goes to Goodwill or a donation program if it's clean clothes, or we throw a lot of stuff away. Most stuff ends up in the dumpster. But this is a high level of integrity and responsibility, and we show utmost respect for those people who sleep outside that have encountered tragedy after tragedy. And let's not have their experience with a storage program be one of them. We want to raise the bar of what's expected and what can happen with programs in Santa Cruz. Of course, we run the warming center program. Again, storage, laundry, showers, electrical charging. We are the main advocates in Santa Cruz for the transitional encampment movement. We need to see these in Santa Cruz. We operate, we host several agreement camps. We also bring a lot of trash out from nearby encampments. We are building tiny houses, and we are about to staff and host a women's shelter coming. But I really want you to be aware of what we're up to, and the respect that we show people who sleep outside in the way we design and operate our programs. The essential element is respect for the individual, just like it's you or I. To donate to these programs, we have donation barrels for materials. We really need men's pants, hoodies, blankets, women's pants. We have 55-gallon barrels at Staff of Life Market and also New Leaf West Side. Please gather your things: tents, sleeping bags, men's pants. Also, come to our facility at 150 Felker Street, Suite H, between 8 and 10 in the morning and 5 to 7 at night. Between Monday and Saturday, we're open every single day. Sunday only for showers, and all of this is also open between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. To donate financial, please, we don't get any sustaining funding from city or county. It's really you all and a few small grants that we write that enable us to create and operate these programs. It's a community-based program. Lots of volunteers come through here, lots of student interns. But to keep the lights on and to run these programs and to pay the expensive insurance and lots of other elements, it's funding. WarmingCenterProgram.com is a donation button. PayPal, WarmingCenterProgram at Gmail. Send a check, P.O. Box 462, Santa Cruz 95061. Again, it's Brent Adams, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for your support. It wouldn't have happened without you.